Welcome. In this video, I'll walk you through the course list page and show you how to use it to organize and personalize your year in Alveary. How you arrive here can look a little different, so let's start there. If you click the course list from your dashboard, you'll begin on the course introduction page. This page includes helpful planning notes, symbol explanations, and links to resources you may want to review before making decisions. When you're ready, you'll click the Start Planning to enter the full course list. If instead you clicked a grade level from the dashboard like this, then you still end up on the course list page, but it's just been pre-filtered for you to the grade that you've chosen. You can get back to the course planning worksheet by using the link, using the back button, or finding it from Course Planning Intro in the menu. When you're ready, you can come back here to plan. The course list is organized by subject, with individual course cards, each inside a section. Some courses include multiple topics, which are designed to be studied together across the year. You'll be able to interact with the course as a whole or work at the topic level depending on how you plan to schedule. One of the most powerful tools on this page is the filter bar. You can open or collapse it at any time by using the Hide Show button. It stays available to you as you scroll. In the filters, you can use the grade filter, the subject filter, the planning tag filter, or type into the search bar and eventually filter by students once you've added them. We'll start with a grade view filter. You'll see that the course cards have automatically been filtered to only show that grade. I can also click more than one grade at a time. If I would like to see 4th grade and 6th grade at once, I can put them both into the filter bar, and now I'll see grade 4 and grade 6 for my options. As you go through this screen, you'll see that you have bookmarking options here with the little bookmark icon. You can do this at the course level and add all of the topics at once, or you can choose to select one single topic out of the ones that you have available. You can also see if you've already added a course, there's a button that shows you that this course has been added elsewhere. You can also add planning tags to let you know what this course is going to be. Maybe this one will be a family course. Maybe another one is something that we're doing as an additional subject. You can add multiple planning tags as well. You'll also see an edit icon with a pencil where you can add notes to tell yourself something that you might want to remember about the grade level that you're looking at or the course that you're looking at. Once you've typed it in there, you're done. There's no need to add any save or anything. You can also make this box bigger or smaller depending on how much you put into the notes. Clicking the button again will hide your note. Before you can add any students using the student button, you'll need to use the Manage Students section up in the filter bar. If we click Manage Students, we can add a student easily just by typing in their name. Once you've added a student, you can even select a different color to assign to them. When you're finished, click the Managing Students button again and it will close up for you. Once you have students added, then as you go through the course list, you'll be able to add students to your courses. If we go back up to the filter bar, now we can go by student and see only the courses that Charlotte is in, or see the ones that her and Mason are in, or we can take the filters off. And if we want to take all the filters off, we can click the Clear Filters button and see all of the courses available to us again. You'll also see these list view options that are in the filter bar. You can use the full view, which shows everything to do with that course. The compact view will make it so you're seeing only the course title, the schedule information, and any students if you have added students to them. If you click the minimal view, then you don't see the student bar either, so you can print off as much or as little information as you would like. Clicking the My Courses toggle will show you only the courses that you have bookmarked to be added to your courses. Even if you don't have a student added yet, if you've bookmarked the course, it'll be under your courses. If you click the My Notes, then it will automatically open any notes that you have. Toggling it off will then close your notes so that they can be hidden. When you're ready, you can print. This gives you an idea of what the margin should be set and how to set up your print. If you click Don't Show Again, then it won't pop up for you anymore. You can print in either a portrait or a landscape, whichever you prefer. Whatever is on your screen at the time is what will be printed. So, if I wanted to print everything, I could just click off of my courses and hit the print button again, and now I can have the entire course list printed, including the ones that have my notes and my students on it. If I want the whole course list, but I don't want my students showing up, then I can choose one of these other views. If I would like just one grade, I can select the grade that I would like to print, click the button, and now I can print just grade 4. The course list page is designed to help you move from exploration to clarity at your own pace. So take your time, make it your own, and when you're ready, you can move on to scheduling.